It's the second part of the Nokia Lumia 800 review here. Yeah, for those people who think it's too long-winded, there's an awful lot to look through, including the mapping. Look at me there, I'm right next to St. Patrick's Cathedral. Isn't that incredible? Look, that's the first time I've seen the display here in the field, outdoors in other words. There's me playing around with the tiles. Look, on the camera, that display might look good enough, but I'm saying it looks even better. The display is really, really good. It's slightly overcast right there, but I'm saying it's very, very viewable in all kinds of lighting. The glass is slightly curved. You can see my head there as I'm reviewing this video. Taking it on camera, of course, 720p digital camera. And there's me playing around with the mapping. Right, that is Nokia Maps. And this is me doing it without any learning curve whatsoever. No menus, no instructions, nothing. Saturday morning, literally 200 feet away from the cathedral. Here I am, zooming in, zooming in further. Able to scroll around. No breakups in the graphics. No, like, resetting. Everything perfect. The roads, the river. That's why I've got my thumbs up right there. This is a hell of a device, unbelievable. The best navigation I've ever seen on any mobile phone ever. Do you have that on your iPhone or your Android? I don't know. Looking into it further, again on the Nokia Maps device, big green blob there. Okay, this is just to illustrate the mapping capabilities, and I'm shifting around here. It says, can you see that? St. Patrick's Cathedral, right? So it actually shows the shape of the cathedral as well on GPS. And then, is that a cathedral? That's certainly not my house. Let's look at this device further, shall we? This is Maps. Now, as you can see, that there's only one button visible, taken separately. I'm pressing that button right now. Look at what happens. It zooms right in. Dublin city centre. Holy cow. Right in there, right into the mix, right into the business. The same as before. Thumbs up, because it's such a fantastic service. Testing the Wi-Fi now. Alright, it's difficult. City streets, in the local restaurant. This is in the McDonald's actually. The signal's on, and it's scrolling and it's searching, but it's not able to find anything. So it's a bit difficult. Out on the street again, it's scrolling and it's searching, and it finds some signals, but of course to sign in you have to enter privately accessed networks. Now I'm on a major shopping street, a major one, a big one, and it's got the networks there, and they're altering as I'm walking along. There's again a major store, Arnott's, and that is located and mentioned in the Wi-Fi section of the settings. So the great thing is I don't have to go into a sub-menu. This is something that should be noted on the watch videos that I do. Here's me on an internal mall, McDonald's, of course, recognize it straight away. The signal is low, but the signal is mentioned there right at the top of the screen, which disappears incidentally. I think Nokia should correct that. On the start screen, it should mention that up front. Here's the library, and here's a web page readily accessible for free. Incidentally, Dublin has, as of right now, beginning of February 2013, enacted free Wi-Fi in certain spaces in the city centre. They are to be commended for this. This is the future, and Dublin is absolutely one of the areas in the great country of Ireland that can do this. Look at the video here which I took. Now it sounds a bit tinny, I will admit, but you see, you listen to this through headphones, and this is going to be listenable. It will be audible. And scrolling, you see, with no learning curve whatsoever, just like on the iPhone. So I've been told, so I've been shown. Alright. Can you see what I'm doing with the video there? I'm able to scroll along literally with my finger. The Zune service is very, very powerful and very, very usable. What it is about is it's a service, again, like a portal online, and the idea is that you connect to it and then you can see what you can do. Zune, maps, social networking, and pictures and videos. Everything is location based. It'll tell you, you know, your restaurants, your favorite artists. Everything is GPS and everything. Wow, this is just an amazing phone. Zune Music, right? This is what confused me. Why was I confused? Not because of me, because of them. Things are renamed. This is state of the art, in other words, state of the art. This is Zune. It goes to phone 8, and then I have to reset to phone 7, and it's now finally scrolling down, giving me the link to the Zune software, which I download, and that is a big download, people, really big. You've got to prepare yourself for this. So yesterday evening, as I speak, I had to cope with this download, and this was a very, very big software project for me, as it were. And you download the thing and then it suddenly perks up like that, and you accept the conditions, and then you're ready to install it. That's another process that takes another few minutes. So, you know, 20 minutes for the download, and then or more. I have a relatively slow download connection, incidentally, and I'm just looking here at the amount of time that I've spent on this, and you know, it's like 50 minutes an hour right there and then. Right. But it does give you instructions, and that's the important thing. This included the software crashing once, by the way, so that's important to note. Now it's finally firing up, and then it's giving me the installation instructions. You know, welcome to Zune, but it then warns me that the laptop is not powerful enough, and that's fine because I know I have 64 megabytes embedded graphics, and that's about all I have at the moment. It says features have changed. Excuse me, I've only just installed the thing. Get started. The idea is that everything on Zune involves linking and embedding, linking with the phone, and then understanding what you're about. Smart DJ. I don't play music, sorry, but I just don't. My thing is tech and links and resources and other stuff, but not music. Zune 2-bar player. That's still okay with me. Incidentally, the reason why I'm focusing on this is that it alters your icon settings, so that needs to be watched for, and it did not prompt me. Now, plugging in the phone itself, it does recognize what I'm about, so that's good. It's then uploading the media automatically, and it's now recognized the videos, the same videos which on this video on YouTube here have been displayed and recorded. Again, this is just me moving the cursor along, not doing anything else. I'm now ready to upgrade and launch the update, which will give me the final section of this entire video here in 2 parts as to how I changed the phone and really change the interface of the phone, make it look like Windows Phone 8, but not make it Windows Phone 8, because Windows Phone 8 phones are literally architecturally different. That is a fact. For the vast majority of the services, in any case, you need Windows Live ID. That's just an example of what you can use and how you can set the files. Again, for software updates, can you see there? Windows 7.5, Windows Mango 7.5. We're ready to now start the final part of this video, if you like, and saying checking for updates. It does take a while. Update your phone, and then we know that we need to go in this particular direction. How can we not? How can we not want or need to go in this particular direction? It's free, it's there to improve us, more colors, more settings, perhaps more efficient. Regardless, it's there to be done and we have to do it. Let's do it right now. Now this update was started on the evening of the 30th of January, and it's wizard based, very easy to follow. It was done after supper, so maybe 7:30 p.m. and then carrying on from that, and it's quite clear, you see. But this is a big download, people, very big. Right, it's a major update. We're not just talking about a few extra colors and the ways to display things. I mean, when I get cancelled because I don't have half a gigabyte of memory, then that shows me what it's about. But because I'm specifically saying up front I don't need things updated, then this speeds up for me. Okay, so we're at step 4 already, and that's proceeding, I think, pretty clearly. Right, there you go. Nothing that's needed to be commented on there. And then restarting my phone, can you hear the beep there and then the buzzing?
My phone's now buzzing. Don't know what's happening.
At this point,
ooh, what the hell was that? I haven't seen it before.
There you go.
And this is the big one, Windows Phone 7.8, and it's working automatically. It's been an hour and a quarter roughly so far.
Finally, I'm able to start up the phone with the new update.
It's buzzing.
It starts up in the normal way, and then there's only one difference, apart from maybe taking 2 or 3 seconds longer at the most. It's normally 15 to 18 seconds. What you can see here is that it announces Windows Phone, which wasn't what it was doing previously. Now here is the tiled interface. There again, that's proof it's Windows 7.8. And the tiles look normal, but lo and behold, there's an additional option. So you now have 3 sizes. That's the small one, of course, and that's the big one. So it's just however you want to choose it. You can also exit from these as well, but I wouldn't recommend doing that because you want your tiles, don't you? These can then be moved around very fluidly and exactly how you want. You can also have applications and then pin themselves to the start screen. Okay, so fiddling around here, and you do need to do that. You do need to experiment. You can, for example, very easily, this is what I like this motion here, and it just resets itself and stacks itself in a very kind of, again, fluid manner. I'm just starting up one of the applications, which is email in this case. Here's just an example of a fully formatted start screen. And in addition, for Windows Phone 7.8, you've got extra themes there, about 20 of them. Office now seems to offer us Office 365, which is the cloud version of Office. And with the games menu there, it's even sparser, so you have to sign up for that. And then lastly, you get the picture of the day with Bing. This is a phenomenal device. I just love the feature set, the interface. It is streets ahead of any other phone I've ever owned. It can compete healthily with the likes of the best Android and Apple devices out there. And again, I urge you to check it out, particularly at this price. Thanks for watching, people.